Welcome to the MC Education Podcast. Elevate your business, learn every day, and share together with your dedicated host, Maddie Christina. We discuss one topic per week amongst many and provide support. Inspired by the luxury industry.
Hello, how are you? Hola, Merry Christmas. I hope you had so much a good time with your family and friends. For me, I love this week because it's the week between Christmas and New Year Eve. And it's just for me, really calm. So usually I use this week to work about how to be ready for the next year. And so 2023. So as I said, it's 3 days challenge together. So the idea for me is to share with you my way to reset everything, to be ready. Do you remember when we went at school and every September when the year restarted, I don't know you, but me, I was like, okay, I reset everything. I want new pencils, I want new books, I want everything new just to start the new year in good basis and to be ready to be on fire. So this is exactly what I keep doing actually for my business, and I'm excited to do it with you because it's just like my personal ritual and I really like it. So I have 3 big steps actually to do during this week and particularly during these 3 days. And the first one, I'm so sorry, it's not the funniest, but it's maybe one of the most important. What I always say is it's impossible to organize your business and to organize a challenge, a goal, to know exactly, maybe you have just an idea of where you want to go, but how is it possible for you to organize it if you don't even know where you come from? So the thing is this first step, this first day is actually to be aware of where we are now and to know exactly what is our bestseller, what is the thing that absolutely doesn't work, and we can remove it from the brochure, for example. So it's just something I really like because I'm always surprised, to be honest, to realize that in the end, oh goodness, I love this thing so much, but it doesn't work at all. Or this thing, oh, I didn't realize, and actually I had that many sessions, for example, or albums are so good for me as a wedding photographer, for example. But it's definitely something you can use for your own business, whatever your business is. The very first step for me is to put all together all the informations. So what I need is all the accounting, all the bank statements, all the contracts, to know all my clients, to know all the informations of what I've done during 1 year. You should have everything in one place. If not, don't worry, I have a really, really good news. I'm going to give you a gift, and it's actually the tool I use and I created, and I love it so, so much. So we have several ways to put all the informations together. I use 2 things. I use an amazing software I love so, so much. It's online, it's a platform, it's called Studio Ninja. If you know it, it's just I've been working with it for years, honestly, for 2015 something maybe. So I have actually it's really cool because I can go back on all my clients and some people, they come back and they say do you still have that? Let me check first if it's in your contract, and it was 5 years ago, but I have a trace. I have something, I have the contract. It's still possible for me to go back on it. So this is really, really cool. So Studio Ninja, I love it. I don't have anything to earn or to win saying that. I actually just asked for a promo code for you, but I don't earn anything in exchange, but it's just an amazing tool. So you can put, of course, the basics, all your clients, all the information from your clients, but you have contracts online that you can sign online. It's so cool. I hate paper, and I travel all the time. It's just impossible for me. So I send the link, they click on it, up. It's done in 3 minutes, it's signed. So this is so, so cool. It's the same for quotes. Quotes, it's so cool because you have you can have one fixed quote, sorry, and one pick and choose quote. So it means if they don't know yet, etc., you can put all the options and click. They choose in the end which one they want. So this is something I really, really like. And poof, it's automatically an invoice and they can pay directly online. You have a workflow, for each client, I have a workflow. I know exactly where we are in the process and what is the next step. So this is I love it so much. And every time they do every day they create a new, a new upgrade, a new option. They are really they are listening. They listen a lot to what we say, like our feedbacks. So it's something, I love it. I will send you more screenshot things for you to see. And I will give you the promo code. Actually, the first year you can have 50% with the promo code MADI50. Yeah, I'm an influencer. No, I'm kidding. It's just I really want you to test it. I love it so much. I won't be able to live without it. And now they start to do more and more statistics. This is really, really cool. And so me, next to this software, I've created my own kind of Excel sheet where I put all the information, the in, out, and the average month, and all the information. For me, I need to know where are my bigger clients. So if they come from Europe, if they come from US, if they come from the Middle East, because I travel a lot. So it's very important for me to know where they come from and what do I sell the most. So if it's, for example, weddings, albums, if it's sessions, if it's prints, whatever, I need to know what are my best sellers. So I have all these things, and I put every time I have a new contract signed or a new deposit or anything, I put in this sheet. I will give it to you. It's my gift to you. Anyway, so I have these two tools. Yes. So once you have all this information, if you don't have yet a platform when you put all these informations together, you can restart from scratch. Yes, I know it's going to be a few hours, but you can take all the 2022 year and to put all the information in the sheet I will send to you. So what we need to know is these 4 questions. It's who, what, where, how much, basically. So I need, like, with all this information, so what we are going to do is to create categories. It's to create like per month, to know like the average month. It's to know like how much in average each client will spend with you and your business. It is so interesting because we don't realize that sometimes you have like the main package, for example, and then we have so many extras next to it, like extra hours, an extra album, an extra shooter, and we have like a special something else they added in the middle of the process. And when you put all that together, you realize, and actually, wow, it's actually bigger than I imagine, you know. So it's really, really interesting to do that. And also to know your client, the client type, what kind of job, how old is or is she, not easy to say. And all this information are so interesting because once, as I always say, once we know who are these clients, we can talk to them, and it's another step in the communication later. But definitely we need to organize. This tool I will give you is amazing about that, because when you put all the income, you can directly link it to the categories, etc. So I will give it to you, and Studio Ninja is amazing about it. So once we've done all that, we can now analyze, because now we know what is what, you know. So I really need to know my bestseller. As a wedding photographer, of course, it's not a big surprise, but my bestseller is weddings. But the thing is, which collections do I sell the most? Is it 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours? What is like the, basically the bestseller? This is something we need to know, because once we know that, I don't know if you've known about that, but I've learned once in marketing, then usually we do 3 collections. Like the 3 collections, this one is a price cheaper to attract people. The second one, the one in the middle, is usually the one we want to sell. And the third one is a crazy price. We don't particularly want to do it because it's huge, but at least if we do it, it's for a good reason, because it's the most expensive one, okay? So basically, the most of the time we sell the second collection, 80% of the time. It's the one in the middle. But if you realize, then actually you sell more the third one. It means you are not expensive enough. So you have to move all your collections and change all your pricing. So it's really, really interesting to realize that. And if you realize that the people, in average, they spend more money, even if they take the second one, but they spend more money with add-ons, with extra things, you know you are still not expensive enough. The opposite, if you see your client, they just take the first one, okay, it's interesting to know too. Maybe we have to change some things, like maybe the communication, the marketing, or whatever, but at least we know and we can adapt. Like, we can learn so many things from our numbers. It's so important to know all these numbers, because once you know, you can definitely adapt the rest of your strategy. So we need to know the best seller. We need to know the product we absolutely don't sell, to remove it, to stop wasting time, to promote it. Because we all of us, we have a product like that. Now I know mine, and I'm going to stop to promote it, because it's a lot of time. When you try to promote a product, you don't sell. So it's just useless, So what I call the worst seller, and the most profitable product. Which one, once you have removed all the charges you could have, which one is the most profitable? Because this one is actually maybe not the best seller, but is the most interested. So it's something like interesting, sorry. So it's something we definitely need to know too. And also something very personal, but after 1 year, you can also sit and think, what do I like, what I don't like? Like, it's not because you have this bestseller or this product, it works, but maybe you don't like it. So it could be also the opportunity to sit, to breathe, and to say, okay, it's really cool. This one is really good seller, but I don't like it. So maybe we can find a way to switch, because when we are entrepreneurs, something so important is we have the opportunity, and this is why we started the most of the time as entrepreneur, because we want to do what we love and what we like. We stopped our jobs, normal jobs, to start something new and to do something by our own, because we want to do something we love. So if we push and push for something we don't, sometimes it's just like, I always say, like, we work 10 times better when we love what we do. And I'm just so sure, it's just something I'm so convinced by. So if we try to force ourselves to do something we don't like, it's not going to work for sure. So maybe once we have all this information, it can be cool, to sit and to just, do I really want to continue this direction? Do I want to change something? But at least we have all this information. To take a notebook and to take all this information you have everywhere, if you don't have one specific platform or something. If you want to use Studio Ninja, I can just say, go for it. It's amazing. If you want to use the tool I will offer to you, feel free. It's yours. It's my Christmas gift, let's say. Once you have all this information, the second step is organize, create categories, create the information from just these raw data, We need okay, we have all these things, but I need to create some new information, Let me be honest with you, I started to do that maybe only 3 years ago, just to take this time, to breathe and to think and to reorganize all my informations to me to be completely aware of my business. And it changed so many things, particularly my way to decide my strategies. Whoa, okay, I thought I had more weddings here. I definitely have to do something and to change something. Oh, okay, I thought I actually sold more albums. It's a big disappointment. I know now I have to push for more albums, because this is something important for me personally, because I love albums and it's a long story, but I want to give something tangible to my clients. So it's my personal process. I love album and I love print. Okay, I need to focus on it. So it's something you have to fit with also your mindset. And as I said, if you realize some things are disappointing, maybe now you have to push more for it. And then you'll be able to create a strategy. It's one of the next steps, don't worry. Are you still okay? Do you hate me? As I said, I know it's maybe not the funniest part, but it's just so essential. And I see you tomorrow. No particular time. You can watch it live if you are here when I'm live. But if you want to watch it later, feel free. And see you very soon. Merry Christmas and have a good day. Bye.